Good morning, everyone. Today started with an urgent complaint call from the caretaker of Gangrim Lhakhang. The customer reported a power outage, so I packed my tools and immediately headed out to investigate the issue. On the way, I encountered the first challenge. A landslide had blocked the road near a bridge. After assessing the situation, I carefully cleared enough space to get my bike through and continued the journey. After reaching Thangdoka, I faced another obstacle. The road ahead was completely blocked, leaving no option but to continue on foot. As I started walking, the rain began to fall. Despite the weather, I continued the trek for about 2.5 hours.
It's like a Buddhist traditional house, but it's a Lhakhang. The temple. It dates back almost like 500-600 years old, I think.
Finally, I reached Gangrim Lhakhang. The rain was still coming down,
Traditional house, but it's a Lhakhang.
but the inspection had to continue.
See the teachers out here. Wow. Semane bekliyor bir de diyordum aynısı. Temnale yapasa. Substation de abi de.
I checked the transformer and took measurements. Everything appeared normal. The transformer was healthy and power was available at the source. Next, I checked the customer's meter and service cable. However, there was still no voltage reaching the house. This indicated that the problem was somewhere between the source and the customer. We then inspected the ABC cable route through the forest. During the inspection, we noticed unusually low cable sag. In some sections, the cable could even be pulled by hand. At this point, I was about 90% certain that the ABC cable had snapped somewhere along the line. Unfortunately, daylight was running out and the rain continued.
Yeah, finally. Gangrim the time comes to 6:35. We are still at Gangrim.
The terrain was becoming increasingly difficult and unsafe. Since we already had strong evidence that the cable was damaged, I decided not to proceed further into the forest. While returning, the customer called again to report that power had still not been restored. This further confirmed our suspicion that the cable had snapped. I informed the customer about our findings and requested that the cable route be checked again the following day for confirmation. Although we were already confident about the fault location, safety had to come first. At around 7:30 p.m., I finally returned to Thangdoka. By then it was dark, the rain had not stopped, and riding back was too risky. There was a high possibility of further landslides and road blockages. So I decided to stay overnight at a local villager's house. I am grateful for the shelter and hospitality.
I don't know lam kadibi ga so tachi ya jo. What I did is
Before ending the day, I immediately reported the situation to the office and informed my supervisor. Due to the likely snapped ABC cable and difficult terrain, a backup team would be required for repair work. Field work in remote areas is never predictable. Weather, landslides, long walks, and difficult terrain are all part of the job. Although we could not complete the repair today, we identified the probable cause and ensured the issue was reported for immediate follow-up. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Stay safe and see you in the next vlog.